to Ray Emery, and he goes right off the ice. It was a strange one.
Here's Jordan Eberle, centers it out in front, it bounces in, scores! And the Oilers score first, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Basically a bad handoff between Emery and Grossman, and that created the forecheck, and the strong forecheck here by Eberle, and he just shovels it right out in front. A miscue as everybody's puck watching for the Philadelphia Flyers.
Steps around Del Zotto and gets it to Gordon. Landers parked out in front. Hendricks wheels around. Here's Klefbom on the drive. That one caught Emery up high.
That's an understatement. Wow.
There's a loose puck for Simmons, and he can't fire it. It's taken away by Pouliot, and then he has it taken away by Reed. Reed takes a shot off the side of the net. Into the corner. They work it out from back of the goal. Face-off there between Giroux and Boyd Gordon, two of the top face-off men in the NHL. Giroux with a shot, scores! Claude Giroux won the draw, got the puck back, and buries it. 5-hole, ties the game, 1-1.
Right through Ben Scrivens, 5-hole all the way. Stick is not in position. And Giroux off balance when he shoots it.
There's Bellemare along the near boards, puts it back into the corner. Braden Shen is there. His brother Luke is a healthy scratch tonight. Here's Schultz, winds up, shoots right on, and Scrivens makes the stop and holds on to it. Here's Voracek again. Again looking for the back door on strike. Nugent-Hopkins got just enough of that one. Good pressure here by the Flyers' top forward unit. Strikes up there as well. Here's Koliakovo with a drive and a blocker stop made by Scrivens. They rely a lot on their power play. There's the pass up to Voracek. Into the corner it goes for Andrew Ference. Ference up the boards, and they turned it over. Here's Giroux, Shane with a drive, and how about that glove stop by Scrivens? Taking the offensive zone draw there is number 52, Nick Cousins. 21 years old, his third NHL game, and that shot is handled by Scrivens again for the faceoff. Here's Nugent-Hopkins now, on the move, left side, throws it out in front. He was looking for Eberle, he couldn't get there for the tip. Eberle now out in front again with Pouliot stick in the lane, and Emery broke that up. Giroux surrounded. Here's Simmons now, throws it across to Voracek, and it hopped over his stick. Back to Giroux. Giroux moves in, shoots, scores! Claude Giroux, power play goal, his second of the night.
Giroux will let it rip, and does it hit anything? May have hit Simmons in front of the net. Hard to tell, but certainly he was there screening Ben Scrivens, and he had no chance in that at all.
He'll gather speed up the right side, takes a shot that's blocked right in front, and he works it back to the line, and look out, it's a breakaway, 2-on-1. White in across Ronaldo, White shoots, scores!
He's got the right idea here, a little drop pass back to the point, but it just pops over the stick. And away go the Flyers the other end, and then you got feigned puck chasing, so no chance at all for Scrivens as he goes from one side to the other, and a beautiful play.
In there with the Keaton, goes across to Fane. Fane almost stripped by Vanderbilt. Here's Roy. Trying to center it. Derek Roy now with it out for the Purcell, scores! And the Oilers strike back.
Some nice work down low. Once again, when the Oilers get on the Philadelphia Flyer defense, they get some success. And Roy with a beautiful play to hunt the puck out, and then Purcell with a fine release. On a stick, boom, off the stick, right over top of Ray Emery. A perfect shot to get the Oilers back in this game here late in period one.
Anton Lander down low, can't get away from Grossman. Dug free by Miller, he'll bank it off the boards, back to Ference. His drive picked up by Emery, who shot at the last second. Emery with another shot, and that goes up and over the net. Banks that one up to Hendricks, who taps it in and goes after it against Del Zotto. Final minute now of this first period, which has been full of goals. Here's Ference, loads up, and Emery can't control the rebound, tipped in, and we got a tie game.
Again, puck pursuit by the Oilers, winning the puck race below the goal line. That's been the story of this period when they've scored. Emery lets out a big rebound through traffic, and give Hendricks credit. I mean, he goes right to the net after a good shot on the net, creates the rebound.
Giroux swirling around, Ralph on the back door, and they couldn't find either with a pass. Now back the other way come the Oilers. 2-on-1 chance here. Everly in there. Scores! Jordan Everly!
They just absolutely take off as Delzato slips to the left of your screen. He's trying to get back into play. He almost does because he's such a great skater, but he can't get there in time. And here goes Jordan Everly, and he just puts his head down, flies right for the post. There's Delzato trying to get back into play. And what a beautiful pass and even better finish. Starting to get better and mature.
Here's Fane at the point, drifts one in there. Emery finds it through traffic, and Klink hammers on it, back of the net, and into the corner. Henrik cycles it back, and that ends up with Cousins. Interference, by the way, just turned 36 years of age on St. Paddy's Day. Look out, Purcell in there, short-handed, turns and shoots, and Emery can't control it. Oilers keep that puck moving here. Up front is Lander and Purcell. Purcell got a stick up high, and they wire a shot off the far post.
To play in CIS hockey to give you an idea of the caliber of play.
Here's Voracek stepping up with Giroux out in front, and he can't get the pass to him. Top two Flyers snipers looking dangerous on that rush. Back in there, big rebound line there, and it's cleared by Edmonton to center ice.
One thing Edmonton have not been able to do is find an answer for this big line of the Flyers.
And here they come again, Voracek. Till Delzato steps up, Stevens a save. Didn't know where the rebound was, and just out.
His power plays in the American League have always been near the top. He's had great success as a coach.
Purcell picking his way in. He's in there, shoots, gets his rebound, and he fired it wide. Boy, Purcell just kept taking what they were given and walked right in. Roy's in there as well. Back to Pouliot, couldn't control it. And hustling there is Nikitin.
Last minute of play in the second.
Here's Hall trying to step in. Streit pressure, gets it in there. Raffl helps out. Now Streit back into the corner for Voracek. Walking out of the corner, centers it for Raffl. Scores! Michael Raffl ties the game 4-4.
And Voracek with a good entry, and then Giroux gets it back to the point and keeps this play alive. And then Raffl will just sneak high in this top circle, and Voracek again with that beautiful passing ability finds him.
There's Grossman rubbing his man out. Nugent Hopkins is hit hard by Schenn, and he bounces right back out. Barrett's immediately on him. And Anton Lander out in front of his own net gets it away. Here's Taylor Hall now. Left side, long-range wrist shot, snaps out of the air by Ray Emery. Across to Taylor Hall now, back out with a minute to go in this power play. Derek Roy stepped in, cross-ice speed. Up high, Yakimov moves in. Emery got a piece, loose puck, banging away, and it goes in behind the net. Pouliot stripped to the puck by Delzato, and it's moved to the near side. Derek Roy gets it to Pouliot, wide open, Yakimov with a shot, and a save by Emery. Another pass across, nobody home for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins, roughed out there by Grossman. Chance for Simmons to get it out, and they don't. Nugent Hopkins get it back to the line for Schultz. There's a blast from Klefbom, and a stop made by Emery. The same shot.
Oh, one more.
Well, you know what? Let's do it again. No, they turn it over.
This is worse if you're an
And
Oilers
look
fan.
out. Here they come. In there, Cousins. Stopped by Scrivens. Nate Cousins looking for his first NHL goal with a breakaway. And now the Flyers race away. Couturier centers it in front, and Hall turns it over in front of his net. Big stop, Scrivens, and the rebound by Simmons goes just wide. 8 feet for Delzato is stepping up in the play, centers it on his front. Puck is loose, Scrivens down, and sitting there. And Delzato is going to get the pass here. In towards the net. Scrivens to save, loose puck, and Ben Scrivens comes across, leads it, and makes the stop. Schultz is going to make a move, stepping around White, walking in. Here's Schultz. Hall, one-timer, loose puck, and Emery scoops it up with a glove with all kinds of traffic around it. Here's Simmons again. Comes free for Oscar Klefbom. Final seconds now. He'll distribute this winning on every bouncing puck. Steers that aside. And we are going to overtime here at Rexall Place. It goes into the corner. Everly's got it. Trying to center it. And it's tipped over everybody's head. And now it's a race. Voracek back there against Pouliot. Looking for help. Centers it. Scrivens comes across and makes a great save on Mark Streit. Up ahead for Claude Giroux. Wide open. Del Zotto steps in. Stuffed by Scrivens. Rebound. Came across and tapped that too. Puts it back to the line. That is held. Oilers with a pass in for Taylor Hall. There's Hall now up high. Nikitin stepping in. Hazlett up. Rebound. Scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins wins it for the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, Eberle, first of all, hunts the puck down, tries the short side shot, and then he gets the puck back to the point here. And Nikitin then will throw it towards the net. And Ray Emery's got to have this rebound. I mean, he hits his glove, and he just kicks it right out.